Hello and welcome to the August 7th, 2016 weekly web digest with Corrant. In this episode we'll take a look at the comedy 15 Stories High, a book called The Hot Zone about the Ebola virus, the website Zooniverse, and the Cat Girls of Nekopara. 15 Stories High is a 2002 UK comedy made by Sean Locke. It also features actor Benedict Wong, who might be the only person of Chinese race ever to appear on a UK comedy show as a main character, except for Michael McIntyre. The show is set in a South London high-rise estate where Sean Locke plays a lifeguard at a local leisure centre. It's a very grey, urban environment, and the show reflects this in the colour scheme and location shots.
Okay, let's get on with the lesson. Now, you see this girl swimming here? She's a good swimmer, isn't she? Yeah, very good. What I want you lot to do is that. Do that. Copy her. Okay? Don't do that.
He looks like he's in trouble.
Exactly. Yeah. Good point. Okay, and you get in the pool.
A lot of the comedy comes from the idea of people being forced to live so close together in the flats and having to endure other people's quirks and annoying behaviours, with some great surreal storylines in the episodes.
Oh, hello. I live in Elderby House across the way, and I couldn't sleep, but I was up. I was up all night. I was looking across. I think I saw a horse in your flat.
What? You're right. I do have a horse. Yes. 6 months ago, my daughter had an operation. She nearly died.
Yeah, that's terrible. It's terrible.
And I swore that I'd do anything for her if she pulled through. And when she did, I asked her what she wanted. She looked me in the eye. She said, Dad.
Yeah. I'm sorry about your daughter. Where is it? It's not a horse.
That's what she said.
Is that it?
It's the only one I could get in the lift.
Was she disappointed?
Well, she was a bit to start off with. But now she's grown to love him. She comes round every weekend. Me and my wife are separated.
Yeah, I thought this place lacked a woman's touch.
Again, this is a show which was overlooked when it was first aired and only got 2 series, but you can still find them quite easily online. This week I'm going to recommend a book called The Hot Zone by Richard Preston. In the book you hear about real events involving the various different strains of Ebola and how dangerous the virus is. Potentially one of the oldest living organisms on the planet, Ebola lives in the depths of the forests of equatorial countries, and once in a while someone gets infected and the results are devastating. With a minimum of a 50% fatality rate, symptoms include the collagen in your body dissolving so your flesh hangs off your bones like a walking corpse, and how before death the virus makes the victim fit and convulse, spewing blood out of every orifice so the virus can find a new host. It's a truly terrifying way to die, and only by luck has never gotten into a major population. I really recommend reading a few chapters, and you can find a link to the PDF of the book in the description. My website of the week is Zooniverse. This is an online collaborative research hub where institutes upload data on a topic and ask you to help document, transcribe or study it. There's a great number of different topics, so you can help identify new planets from radio telescope images, identify species from insect collections, or transcribe the text from American Civil War letters. It's a really interesting concept and well worth a look. What do you get when you take a country, defeat it in a world war, nuke it and cut off its military balls? Well, the answer is you get Japan and a lot of weird shit. Nekopara is an adult animated game where you take on the role of a guy who's moved to open up a cake shop when you find 2 cat girls have stowed away in your boxes. They want to stay, so you let them take a job in the store and they only aim to please. Nekopara 2, that's right, the second incarnation of the game, is currently at number 15 on the highest rated games on Steam, which might make you think it's an engrossing RPG or has some of the best graphics you'll ever see, when you realise it's actually just a way of making your keyboard sticky and another thing to hide from your girlfriend. The game is just another dumb text-based game until you download the R18 patch. This enables the porn content of the game, so you go from running a cake shop, flirting with your cat girls, to watching hentai porn on Steam. Just make sure you know how to turn Steam to offline mode before loading up. I can imagine seeing a friend's gaming history and seeing that they played Nekopara for 15 minutes once a day, every day, for the last month. I'm sure they're just loving the campaign. There are no features to the game except for a billion pages of text. I suppose the main gameplay is that pressing P makes their boobs jiggle. I bought a copy of this for Jermaine Greer with a message saying, "I think your work is done." But if a guy gets a kick out of watching these cat girls and doing the old five-knuckle shuffle, then who am I to judge? You know, when you're getting down to the old one-handed slow dance, you know, shaking the hot white coconuts from the veiny love tree, giving it the old Tokyo sandblaster, flogging the dolphin, engaging in some hand-to-gland combat, cooking up a bit of beef stroganoff. I'm talking about wanking, if you're not sure. The game is to wank to. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe for more.